this is Mary Kay with Cocoa Daisy, and I'm here to show you the January 2014 main kit called Blueprint. I also want to let you know that this month, while supplies last, you can get an issue of Scrapbook and Cards today with your kit. And I was thumbing through this last night, and I'm just amazed at how densely packed it is with information. So there are tips and tricks and information about each of the layouts and the techniques that people used. Lots of ideas. I just feel like it's not only a lot of great eye candy, but it also has a lot of great information that's really useful for all level of scrapbooker. So again, while supplies last, a free issue of Scrapbook and Cards today with purchase of a kit or a purchase from our Daisy Boutique of $15 or more. So let's get out the kit. So as I said, this month's theme is Blueprint. And as usual, Christine has put together a brilliant kit, bringing together a lot of different manufacturers. Here we have the candy dots from Basic Gray in sort of a forest green and butter. We have our exclusive stamp set. I know it's hard to see as a stamp because I haven't inked it up yet, so I printed out a little example of what it looks like. This is maybe not exact size, although it's pretty close, but those are what, so it says 1, 2, and 3, and the little arrows have a place to write in. As a veteran list maker, I'm thinking that might come in very handy. The thickers this month are, they're a light gray with a darker gray stripe. I know it might be hard to pick up on the camera, but they're just adorable. They have some texture even though there's not any physical texture to them. And there's kind of an elegant little alphabet, I think. There's also the smaller alpha, which I love. So this is Basic Gray and just little tiny, let's see if I can take out a piece because it's hard to see it the way they're printed. How adorable. I'm going to stick it on something white. Stick it on something white. Just an adorable little craft alpha. Alright. So then we also have all the little bits and pieces, always my favorite. When I opened this the first time, my children, my daughters both gasped at these little paper clips. They come in gold and silver and copper, different colors. Adorable. So a generous handful of those. There is Flair, exclusive Flair. This one says Life Noted. And this one says Captured. That little camera theme is repeated on the Day in the Life cards as well. So it runs throughout. The twine is blue jute. It's kind of a light blue jute. It has a nice texture to it. There are 2 shipping tags, and then the letterpress says, "Today is the day." All right, and then perhaps another of my favorites is the wood veneer. So the shapes are punctuation primarily. So you have ampersands and asterisks and an @ sign or 2. Let's see if I can make that show. An @ sign, geotags, and then my favorite, hashtags. I think that'll make a great little trendy page about text talk. And then there's also a tiny apostrophe, which I'm guessing you probably can't see from there, but you'll have to take the word for it. Those are adorable. And then there's also the Bubble Talk chipboard stickers from October Afternoon. These were sort of a last-minute substitution. We had to do that because we were having trouble getting the snap caps, which were originally going to be in the kit. And these were the replacement set from October Afternoon. We wanted to be sure we got the kits out on time. But these are really cute, and I think the Talk Bubbles are a great way to get a little bit of journaling onto a page without, if you don't have a ton to say about something. It's a great way to get a little bit on there. And I also just recently made a page of my daughter, who is a complete chatterbox, and I used a whole bunch of Talk Bubbles and quoted her and all her little babbling that she does, and it turned out really cute. And then we have the pattern papers. So this one is from Webster's Pages by Alison Kreft, and I love the the cutouts, the things that you can cut out and use it for. It says today, recorded details, notes, and it has cameras and maps, and this looks like a star chart and a cassette tape. You have to be of a certain age to know what that is. So the cut aparts are adorable, and these little frames up here make me happy. But then the back makes me happy too. It's a whole world map. I have another map from Studio Calico from their That Away collection. This one has a little anchor in the corner. I can imagine myself covering the anchor because I don't do anything seaworthy. But I do love the map. And then the back has little plus signs on red. I love this one. This is from Chic Tags, and it has this awesome sort of blue-green ombre. If you can see, there's the whole thing. Which I just think is a great design with polka dots. But then also, and then it has this kind of parquet design on the back. But my favorite part, it is from their Schoolhouse line. It has little tabs that say science, reading, math, and a homework at the bottom, so you could use it for school pages too. This one's from October Afternoon's Milk Money line, which is a school line as well. This does remind me of those maps. Remember the maps they would pull down? They probably don't have this anymore. They would pull them down to cover the chalkboard. But this makes me super happy. The little bubbles and dots. I know it probably gives some people anxiety, but I love these tests. I always say that if it wasn't illegal, I could make a living taking tests for people. So I love that one. This one's from Crepe Paper, from the Close Knit line, kind of a family-oriented line. Love the parquet on this side, but check this out. It may be hard to see, but this is a family chart. It says first generation, you put your name here, and then you put your father and your mother, and you go out from there with their parents and grandparents and so forth. So I can kind of imagine this getting stolen from me for a school project before I even get to make a page with it. I probably should have ordered extra pattern paper this month. This is Crepe Paper again, Close Knit, and it has cameras, little cameras all over it. And then a fabulous, I really love this grid on the back, and it has some tape and some worn spots like it's discolored. Love that one. And then we have our fabulous exclusive papers, Cocoa Daisy Papers by Stephanie Wheeler. So this one is really subtle. It has a gray triangle grid, and then it just has some colored triangles on it that match the colors of this month's kit. And the back is this, I don't know what that shape is, but it's kind of mod and reminds me of the 60s a little bit. I can kind of imagine it being on, you know, somebody's kitchen table or their chairs or wallpaper maybe. And then this one, this is the B-side, the back side of the paper, kind of a, I don't know, herringbone almost pattern. But then this one is the wow paper, in my opinion. So I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's a mathematical construct. I believe it's the perfect ratio, but the same ratio that's in Nautilus shells and other designs. But I'm not a mathematician. I just love it. I think it's fabulous. I love that color too. And then we have a cardstock. We have brown cream, Kelly green, and the sort of tealish color that goes with the colors in the kit. So that is Cocoa Daisy's 2014 main kit blueprint. Thanks for watching.